Hi, in this lecture we are going to check out another very typical authorization attack. In many applications, sometimes all but at least some of the authorization decisions happen in the client side. So for instance, in JavaScript intensive applications, the JavaScript decides what parts of the website you can see, whether a feature allowed for you or not, or similar things, or whether you can submit a request or not. The only problem with that is that the client can be always changed. So the attacker has full control over the client, so it can, even if it's technically difficult, theoretically he can do whatever he wants. This is also very typical with rich clients, so with desktop applications, that the authorization decisions happen in the local desktop application, and the server will do whatever the application asks. But you can still override the application, change the application. Sometimes you don't even have to use the client, you can just mimic the client with another tool, and you get the same results. For instance, I've seen web applications where after the login, the server told the JavaScript in the browser which roles the user have, and then it was up to the JavaScript which buttons to show to the user, or whether the user should have access to the administrator interface and things like that. But you could just simply change the role in the login response coming from the server, and from there the client thought you are an administrator and allowed you anything, and because the server thought that the client is checking the user, the server didn't check anything afterwards. So you could just do anything what you wanted. But let's see the Voice of the Emperor application, whether we see something like that there. All right, let's log in with Shale, the user which has the user rights. Password is Shale123. Let's use the same attack we used in the previous section to get access to the pages side. So pages and role equals admin. So you get access to the pages, but if you click on create a new page, then you will see that the save button is grayed out. So you can create a page, but you cannot save it. So you click on it, but nothing happens. So let's see that in HTML. Find the save button. It says class button type submit disabled. This happens really often, that you can just remove the HTML part which disables the button, and so altering the client in the browser. And now we can click on save, and it says the page was created. So let's just go back, and it's true, the page was really created. This is a typical error that you can just edit the client to do whatever you wanted, and it's just fine. Now you might think that this is too easy, and you're right. This is a very easy attack, but it still works many times. So when you are testing an application, look for security measures inside the client, because if you can bypass the security measure in the client, then you have a good chance that the server will not check it again, and then your attack will succeed. If you have other examples for similar attacks, then you could open a discussion or leave a comment or something like that. Just let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.